Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, class. How are you today? Hopefully you're fine all. Your family are fine too. And we are free from corona disease virus or coronavirus. And hopefully you are all you have a very good spirit in studying English with me today. And hopefully you have a better English than previously in a previous meeting. In this meeting, I hope you will get a better understanding, better competence or ability in understanding and having the ability to speak English. I'm Mr. Saiful, your English teacher. Will be with you with the second subject today. It is about asking and giving opinion. Right, in this case, in this subject, we are going to learn about how we are going to make question and then to respond to question about opinion. We are going to try to ask about someone's opinion about something, about a place, about time, about situation that maybe we face in our everyday life. So after you study this subject, at the end, I hope you are all are able to understand and be able to ask in a real communication about asking and giving opinion. Right? Let's go. Hopefully, before I go to, before we are going to deal with this subject today, the second subject today for the second grade of SMK Negeri 5, Kota Tangerang, I would like to remind all of you to remind your friends to join Nelita online learning with me in English subject. Right, we are back to the subject that is about asking and giving opinion. And then what I would like to give you today is still the same way as I did before in the previous meeting, giving you about a model of a conversation that is taking us to the situation about giving and responding or the opinion. Okay, just everybody at home or wherever you are now, just take a look to the screen of your handphone or your monitor. That now I give you a model of a conversation 1. And maybe I'm not going to read this to you, but hopefully you are going to do that at home one by one. Or just try to do repetition, or maybe just train that with your friend in a couple. What I would like to show you in this case, I'm taking you to pay attention to the bold italic sentence here. In conversation 1, I am of the opinion that no one has any right to harass or make people feel inferior. What is seen on your screen, that is about how someone or be giving his or her opinion about something. I am of the opinion is the opening statement or starting point of giving the opinion. So whenever you want to start your opinion, you do not directly say the point of opinion, but you will have to start by the starting point, starting expression. Like what you can see in the next slide. right. I'm sorry. What I show you now is the way of asking opinion. While I told you before was about how you do a kind of a reaction or in giving opinion. This is the opening or starting point, starting expression of giving the opinion. As I told you, as exemplified on the conversation one. Right now, I would like to give you the example, the starting point of, the way of asking opinion. In the formal way, you can say these sentences. You can choose based on your own thinking, and then you can choose one of the way to say this. Let's say the formal way is, how do you feel about a situation or whatever, a place? Or maybe in this case we specifically concern, hey everybody, how do you feel about SMK Negeri 5, Kota Tangerang? Please give me your opinion about that. Or maybe I will say, I can use another way. What is your opinion about SMK Negeri 5, Kota Tangerang? Just tell me about that. Or the other way, have you got any comments on SMK Negeri 5, Kota Tangerang? Yeah, give your comment about that. Do you have any idea, or do you have any opinion about the latest news, like coronavirus? Would you like give me your opinion on, about coronavirus? Hey, what is your reaction to coronavirus? Cause the death number increased today. Or maybe you can say, what are you feeling about blah blah blah, or what are your views on? Please give me your frank opinion. So those are the ways of how you start asking, the way asking about someone's opinion about something, or a place or a situation. So it is on you to choose this kind of starting expression. So we can make your own if it is not appropriate with this. But as I told you, these are the formal ways of asking opinion. In more relaxed communication or informal situation communication, so maybe you can use different way of asking about someone's opinion. Like, what's your reaction to that? Or what do you think of blah, blah, blah? Or do you think about, what is your opinion? Hey, why do they behave like that? That is the way also to get the opinion. Do you think it's going on like that? How do you like? How was the trip? Specific point. How do you think of Rina's idea? If it is about Rina's idea, your friend. How do you feel about this condition? Like Corona, like school from home, or learning from home. So give me your idea about that. So those are the informal ways of asking for an opinion, or the opinions from anybody. And another way of responding that. Now I give you the example, as I told you, I gave you the example at the conversation one, as the bold italic printed there. It is shown about the way of starting expression of giving opinion. So, to make you more creative in saying that, so now I suggest you, the formal way of giving suggestion or the starting expression of giving suggestion. Like I said, I personally believe, I personally consider, I personally think, or I personally feel, I hold the opinion, blah, blah, blah. My own views of the matter is blah, blah, blah. Well, personally, I would say it is good. If I had my view, I would say that is very good point. Okay, that is the example of giving opinion. In informal ways, we have more example of how to do giving opinion. As you can see on your screen, maybe you can imitate me by pronouncing that after I pronounce my sentence. Yeah, just try to do that again and again. And you can repeat that after me. So what's your reaction to that? Oh, sorry. That is a way of giving opinion. Okay, sorry. This one is the way of responding in informal way about giving opinion. My reaction is that we should stop right now. In my opinion, I think we should try that again. Well, I think it is good for you. I think I like it. I don't think I care for it. I think it is good, it's nice, it's perfect moment or picture. I think that awful experience, that is not nice experience or terrible experience. I don't think much of it. I think that blah blah. In my opinion, I would rather choose that than I would rather choose this one than that one. In my case, I concern to learn that in a very deep analysis. What I'm more concerned with is about your safety. What I have in my mind is what is for lunch. The way I see it is that your English is very good. No, everyone will agree with me, but I will stand by my opinion. To my mind, it is a good idea to study more than what we have today. From my point of view, blah, 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 if you ask me, I feel it is great. Hey, any comment, John? Oh, absolutely, it is right. Okay, that is a way of giving opinion in an informal way. Informal ways means that we are going to have a daily or everyday communication with our friends. So informal way, it is not tied up communication. We just go the communication in a normal way. Okay, next we are going to discuss about we are going to try to respond the opinion, whether we are going to agree the opinion or we just do a kind of a disagreement. So in this case, what I would like to show you is about the way of agreeing the opinion of from someone, and then we have the respond about that. So just take a look here. If we are agree with that, if we agree with that, so we can respond in those sentences as shown on your screen. Yes, I agree with John. I think that is not a good point. I'll go along with that, of course. This is absolutely right. I agree with this opinion. I couldn't agree more. I agree with what you're saying. I agree. I never thought of that. Neither do I. That's a good point. I think so too. It sounds just like a double point, but that is the way of stressing. And the next way is about disagreeing. When you disagree with the opinion of someone, so maybe you will have to express your disagreeing. So the way of disagreeing is just take a look on your screen or your monitor at home. The way of disagreeing is like, I'm sorry, but I can't agree with John. I think you might have missed the point there. So you can't, sorry, I can't go along with that. I'm sorry, I don't agree with you. I'm not sure I agree with you. I don't agree with you. I am afraid I have to disagree with you. So this is the way of disagreeing. Or you can read much more. Just take a look again. We're going to go on to read this. I do not believe that. By this, I mean, I will do that again. I'll try. By this, I mean, it is not a very good point. I disagree with you. I think you're wrong. Okay. That is not the same thing at all. That is not the same thing at all. It is not justified to say so. Hey, I'm not convinced that it is a good point. I can say I agree with this, and here is why I do not agree with that. Okay, that is a way of, those are the expression of disagreeing about someone's opinion. You can create your own by that, or maybe you just made a combination of those. So maybe you are more creative today, so it is better to find out or to create more expression about disagreeing so that you can understand more, and then you just try to speak in your own competence or understanding. Okay, what I would like you to do is actually you just try to do matching the first column to the next. But it is okay. We can do all matching between two columns. I think all students should wear uniform. You can say, I think smoking rooms should be provided at public places. I think maximum fines should be given to traffic law violators. Okay, so you can do that by matching all the opening expression with the right side column or expression. You can do that as the training or the drill for you at home. So you just try to combine two kind of sentences, the opening statement, the opening expression with the content or with the real opinion about something. So I just exemplified you from number one, like I think all students should be uniform, and next I will combine the next sentence by saying I think smoking rooms should be provided at public places. And then you can do the same thing for the expression number 2, number 3, number 4, and the next numbers. Maybe I need to read this again to you. I feel that all students should wear uniform. Okay, or in my fields, all students should wear uniform. It seems to me all students should wear uniform. In my opinion, all students should wear uniform. In my experience as a teacher, all students should wear uniform. As far as I'm concerned, all students should wear uniform. So those are the ways of combining the first expression and the second expression at the right column. So you just try to do that as the drilling or the exercise at home. try to make your tongue to get used to with the expression of English and make that to be a native sound. You can do that more, or you can do that better than me. Just try to do that again and again. Okay, now let's go for the next boxes. I'm absolutely convinced that we should give the death penalty to drug dealers. So that is the opinion. The first one is the starting of expression, opening expression, and the right column still the same like the previous column. So you just try to do that in your own. Use this expression as the way you train your speaking competence, the way you pronouncing the sentence correctly. Try to do that by imitating me, or maybe you can do it better by imitating the real native speaker from film or movies, or by listening to the music. So you can do this better, right? Now let's go next. Okay, now we just take a look for the some opinion responding. This is also about the example that maybe you can create your own. You make some more sentence about situation, as I gave you the example previously about, hey, what do you think about SMK Negeri 5 Kota Tangerang? And then you will have to give your comment. You will have to give your opinion about that. So try to do that. If someone is giving you a topic or a title of something or an idea about something, so you just try to give your opinion by starting with those previous slide that is about starting expression. Okay, now just take a look again. I like Harry Potter because the magic is so real. That is the opinion about Harry Potter. And then the way when you will have to respond that, and then by saying your disagreement about this, like B, respond, I don't agree with you. Harry Potter movies are just overrated. Okay, that is about the disagreement, but the B person is also give his or her own opinion about Harry Potter. The first opinion, Harry Potter, the magic in Harry Potter is so real, but B is not saying that. Disagree about that and say Harry Potter movies are just overrated. And the second opinion, at number 2, we just take a look. I like playing tag because it is so much fun. And the B respond by disagreeing that I don't like playing tag because people ends up fighting. So that is the second opinion. The first opinion that playing tag is so make people to feel so fun with that. People are so fun with playing or by playing tag, but B says he or she doesn't like that because people will end up with fighting. The opinion number 3, in my opinion, the government should provide means of sustenance for underprivileged people instead of building tall tower. So this is the first opinion, but okay, and B respond that by saying, I agree with that, what you are saying, agree, but there is something that is B doesn't agree about. But have you ever thought that building tall tower provide works for unemployed employed people? So agree, but stronger opinion after that. So number 1, number 2 is telling you about opinion and disagreement with the new opinion, while number 3 made the first opinion to be strengthened with the second opinion. So that is a way of communication, of giving and asking opinions. So hopefully you can understand the way of how you ask about someone's opinion and then respond with with your own opinion to that situation, or based on the situation given or you face in a real life. Okay, still the same way actually. This is also about the some opinion, and then it is also about agree and disagree, or the way of responding the opinion. I give you today with much more example of the opinion that maybe at home you just try to make your own opinion about something, just try to create that to make you just try to open up your mind with more opinion about something or about a situation that you face at home. Here what I suggest, you actually just different opinion about something, and then maybe you after that you can do imitation or just do repetition to make no imitation, sorry, repetition to do with your own understanding. The first statement, children below 17 should be given right to drive a motorcycle. While in Indonesia right now, children under 17 is not allowed to ride a motorcycle because they cannot get this driving or riding license, Okay, and then the response is agree with that. I agree with your opinion. So you just say that. If it is about disagreement, you just say, I don't agree with you. It is forbidden to let children under 17 to drive a motorcycle. It is dangerous. So it is not allowed. So that is about opinion. There's agreement. And then if you disagree with that, so you just give your own opinion about that. Okay, second situation, parents must give smartphone to the children. Okay, parents must give smartphone to their children. Okay, that is the second situation. The novel version of Twilight is better than its film. Okay, that is about opinion. Instant noodle is good for your health. So if you agree, you just say your agreement, and then if you do not agree with that, you just give your response as what you see the example of disagreement. Smoking should be banned in public place. Yes, smoking. So if it is any kind of, if you agree with that, so you're going to say, I totally agree that smoking should be banned in public places, whatever the reason you want to say about that to strengthen the point or the opinion of someone. If you disagree, you just give a new opinion about about why you don't agree with the opinion. Okay, this is the last slide for you at home, and then what I would like you to do with this, you will have to try to answer or to fill the blank with the words or the phrase or the sentence at the right side of the slide. Again, I would like to say, let's do practice. Fill the blanks using the opinion expression given at the right side. So what you will have to do, you just try to do this at home. Do this at home, and by filling up the blank with the right sentence or phrase or sentence or words at the right side. And please give me this exercise at least 1 week from today. Today is Tuesday. So hopefully you can give me your answer in 1 week from now. So please try to answer this. I blah 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 with you bullying should be banned. So you will have to complete the sentence with the words, phrases, or sentence at the right side. It is all right if you do not agree with me, but I have every right to my blah blah blah. You're gonna say, as far as I blah blah, I will not support the bullying in my school. So the point today is about bullying. Number 4, I blah blah, that medical care should be free from anyone. Free for anyone. Okay, next. Some people blah blah eating fish and yogurt at the same time causes a severe skin disease. Okay, I feel quite blah 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 about this issue. Okay, so what you will have to do, just complete the sentence. Give me in 1 week from now, from today, write that or send me your answer in Google Classroom, in each of your Google Classroom with me, English Google Classroom. Just send it to the forum, or try to type that, retype that on your screen at the comment. So I will find your answer on Google Classroom. Okay, that is all today. I think we're gonna meet you next meeting. Hopefully, you can take benefit. You can learn from something from Miss Dai. Early, you just try to do repetition again and again for trying or train your tongue to get used to the English sound. Okay, thank you for your coming, guys. See you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.